Hey guys, Adrielus here, and today we're going to talk about why I think that Hytale is the worst game of the year for Minecraft. You see, Minecraft is a sandbox game that originally released in 2009 after its developer Marcus Persson was inspired by a game called Infiniminer. And while in its release it was very basic and it had a few blocks, but today is a very complex game that has since evolved and been expanded upon a lot of times. Hytale is a sandbox game that started its journey in 2015 when Simon Collins, owner of the popular Minecraft server Hypixel, decided to develop his own game. Now, Hypixel is actually one of the most popular Minecraft servers, and at one point in time it actually peaked at around 1,900,000 players on a monthly basis. The game is very similar to Minecraft. It'd be easier and far less time consuming to explain what the actual differences are in terms of gameplay, so I'll go ahead and do that instead. Combat ditches Minecraft's click spam for animation driven action with weapon specific combos and smarter mob AI that makes fights a bit more thrilling. Crafting swaps the 3x3 grid for a simple menu that assembles recipes at a workstation. It speeds things up without too much guesswork. It's kind of like the OG Minecraft crafting menu on the Xbox 360 and PS3 edition. Building is buttery smooth with faster placement, native vertical slabs, and mantling to climb structures effortlessly. Worlds use curated zones with themed biomes for directed progression instead of pure infinite randomness, while physics brings the environment alive. Chop the bottom of a tree down and watch the whole thing topple over like in Terraria. Finally, progression blends sandbox freedom with light RPG elements, some lore and skills, keeping early survival punchy but goal-oriented without feeling empty. There are more experiences and differences, but these are some of the biggest to name a few. Mod support for Hytale is phenomenal. I honestly don't think I have ever been witness to a game as easily moddable as Hytale. If you want to learn to mod, heck even have practical coding challenges, I would say Hytale would be the game for that. The developers have definitely taken a keen interest in making this game a long-lasting masterpiece by allowing us, the people, the liberty to modify it to our heart's content. This is backed up by the fact that Simon has seemingly made contact with people who have made mods for Hytale that generated popularity since the game launched a bit over a month ago. This makes me think that the dev team is all about hiring from the community for the players by the players. That gives me hope for the future of Hytale, and it's a sentiment that I personally appreciate. I am astonished to find how much fun I am having playing Hytale. Sure, Hytale is far from being done, but nevertheless provides hours and hours of non-stop fun, things to do, and goals to achieve. I find myself worrying more about my bedtime coming up than I do thinking I'll run out of things to do. I also find myself wondering if I should make my own useful mods since the devs have made it rather easy to do so. Not out of necessity, but rather out of curiosity. I genuinely think this game has a bright future ahead, and I even decided to make my own Let's Play series for fun, more like a video diary of sorts for myself. I think that Hytale is definitely a spin-off of Minecraft. Of course, Minecraft is its own game, but I could see Hytale succeeding where Minecraft has fallen short. I don't really like calling Hytale Minecraft 2, nor do I like constantly mentioning Minecraft when this video is about the game Hytale, but to be fair, the former is the biggest survival sandbox game with a very distinct style and design that is obviously ever present in Hytale. Hytale has a lot of potential, a very good basis as the foundations to what could be, and a very good development team behind it that is very experienced and eager to give their over a decade-long audience a fantastic successor to a masterpiece we have enjoyed. This concludes my initial impression of Hytale, and I hope it was somewhat informative to those who have yet to play the game. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, as above so below, always and forever, forevermore. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.